Hey guys, Madison Wheatley here. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I've wanted to be a writer ever since I was very young. When I look back on my teen years, I sometimes belittle myself and think, oh, that stuff wasn't very good. I wasn't a very good writer back then. But in reality, I was a good writer. I had a lot to learn, and I wasn't perfect, and I'm a lot better than I used to be. But I'm glad that I wrote those stories and poems. They helped me to become the writer that I am today. So today I'm going to be addressing the young writers of YouTube, specifically high school aged writers. Since I can't be back in my own classroom with my own students, I guess I might as well talk to you guys. So sit back, take notes, class is in session. Here are 4 tips for young writers. Becoming a professional writer means developing good habits. And if you're like me, good habits are hard to acquire on your own. Having a group of like-minded individuals who will ask you how you're doing with your writing, who will give you ideas and just share the journey with you is crucial when it comes to developing the skills you need in order to become a published writer. As a teenager, I was actually homeschooled, but I participated in the drama club at my local high school, and that's where I met a lot of fellow writers. We would get together and talk about our stories. We even worked on a few stories together. But you might be thinking, we can't really do that. What about the quarantine, social distancing, lockdown? I know. For the foreseeable future, face-to-face meetings are going to be difficult, if not impossible. However, if you're watching this video, you obviously know about the internet. Online writing communities are great too. National Novel Writing Month has its Young Writers program. There's the Young Writers Society, and yes, I know I'm not a teen now, so I don't know what kids these days are into. So if you know of a great online writing community, feel free to drop a comment below so that others will know about it. Even just texting a friend that you know likes to write can be helpful. A couple times a week, my brother and I will text each other about our stories, and we'll even do writing sprints over the phone. The bottom line is that whether you are meeting face-to-face or online or just texting each other, talking to other writers helps you to develop those good habits, and it boosts your creativity. Setting goals and sticking to them is critical when it comes to becoming proficient in any skill. The key here, though, is to set reasonable goals, manageable goals. Now, don't think I'm talking down to you. Don't think that I'm saying that you can't aim high and set ambitious goals. But at the same time, you want to be honest with yourself, and you don't want to set goals that are going to interfere with your family, your academics, your personal life, and of course your mental health. Maybe you could start small. Say, I'm going to write for 15 minutes every day or every other day, or I will finish a short story by this date. And this is where your community comes in handy. They can ask you how things are going. If you tell them about your goal, they can ask you, hey, are you close to accomplishing that goal? Do you need any help? You're going to be more likely to accomplish your goal if you have people that can hold you accountable to it. As a teacher, I can often tell which of my students like to read just by looking at a sample of their writing. The more you read, the more you learn how a story works. You know the rhythm of story. You see how authors develop characters. You increase your vocabulary. You can even develop an eye for spelling and grammar. Most importantly, your reading influences your style. As you read books and even watch movies, listen to podcasts, watch TV shows, all of these things kind of blend together and they influence the kind of writer that you will become. I look at my writing and I can see where I pulled ideas from this story and that story and this story and just blended them together into my own thing. Reading helps you to learn from the best or the worst. Yes, you can even learn from reading bad books or books that you don't really like. Books can teach you what to do, what not to do, and everything in between. Plus, reading is fun. If you don't think it is, then I believe you haven't found the right book yet. This is what I always tell my students, and I stand by it. If you feel like reading in general is a struggle, talk to a friend that likes to read, talk to an English teacher or a librarian. You could even drop a comment below and then ask for book recommendations. And We'll try to help you find something that you'll enjoy. Also, try audiobooks or graphic novels. There's a book out there for you. Keep looking and you'll find it. If I hadn't had any fun writing as a teen, I don't think I would have kept doing it. I know there are parts of the writing process that aren't fun, that are work. But if you hold on to the things that you love about writing, you're going to keep doing it. To have fun writing, you have to let go of the desire to be perfect, especially when it comes to that first draft. Your first draft is going to be messy. I used to say that your first draft is going to be crap, but that's not necessarily the case, and I don't think that's the right way to look at a first draft. A rough draft is just rough, and there are diamonds in that rough. Look for those, and be proud of yourself when you find those diamonds. Having fun while writing means trying new things, playing around with different ideas, and not stressing about writing the great American novel. Don't write to impress your friends, your family, your teachers, people online. Write because you love it. Remember, you're on a journey, and the journey can be difficult sometimes. It can be challenging, it can be scary. You might not know what you're doing half the time, but there are bright spots too. Look for those bright spots. Enjoy those good moments. Remember why you started writing in the first place. Remember what writing does for you as a person. And if you realize that you're not happy with what you've written, keep writing anyway. Learn from your mistakes, and your efforts will lead to something great if you continue to build on them. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with another young writer that you know. Also, consider subscribing to my channel. I upload writing related videos every week, and if you want to be notified whenever I upload, click the bell button below. If you want to learn more about my debut novel, Ambrosia, click the link in the description below. Until next time, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and of course, keep writing.